Here we come to the next lot of vocabulary. Now the next one is bath and bathe. See the pronunciation, it's bath, B-A-T-H, and bathe, B-A-T-H-E. Bath is a noun. It's a place or a tub, bathtub, where you sit in the water and enjoy your wash. Okay? And bathe is a verb which is the action or the act of washing. Okay? So let's see the example of bath. The bath is ready. So ready here means maybe warm water has been put inside, the water is filled and the bath is ready. And it's time for a bath. So bath is here again a noun. You ask what question and you get the answer for both the sentences. So it is a noun. Okay, it is used as a noun. What is ready? The bath is ready. What is it time for? It's a time for a bath. Okay, so it's both are noun. Bathe is the action of washing. We bathe in the Ganges on holy days. In India, of course, during the holy days, whatever they are, festivals and all, many of us bathe in the Ganges because Ganges is considered to be a holy river. So we take a dip in the Ganges. That is bathe, that is washing ourselves in the river. The action of washing ourselves is called bathe. Okay, so we got bath and bathe. Now the further one is, the next one is farther and further. Farther can be used as adverb and adjective. So we see that both the parts of speech can be applied for the use of farther. It means physical or a measurable distance. A distance which you can measure. Okay, it's a physical distance because the thing that you are referring to is physically present somewhere. Okay. Now let's take an example. The dhaba is 2 miles farther down the road. 2 miles farther down the road. Now where is the dhaba? 2 miles farther down the road. Here it is showing the distance in the road, how much or to what extent. So it is farther down the road. And the second one, I can go where? I can go any farther, go to any extent with this project. So it is again you doing the work of adverb. So I can go how much, go where, go to what extent. I can go to any farther, any extent with this project. So first one is adjective and the second one is adverb. Okay, next we come to further. Farther and further. The further can be used in 3 forms. Adverb, adjective, verb. Further means something more, something extra, something additional. So when you use something more, you mean to say something more, something extra, or something that is already there and you are adding more, then it is further. Let's see the use of them. They met to discuss further about the course. Alright, just a minute, let me correct it. Yes. So they met to discuss further. Discuss to what extent? Further about the course. So they met there to discuss about the course. So here it says to what extent the verb is going. This is why they met. Met, it qualifies met. It modifies met. And so naturally it is an adverb. Second, can you provide any further information about the project? Now here, can you provide any further information about the project? Here see, further information. The information is noun and the adjective further is adding to it, is adding to the amount, the quantity or whatever it is to the information, to the noun information. This is why, can you provide any further information about the project? This is an adjective. Okay, it is qualifying information. The new fund will further the construction of the school. The new fund, that is the new amount of money that is sanctioned, will further, will take the construction of the school a little ahead. Will further, will is auxiliary verb or helping verb, and further is the main verb. So here further is used to add something. So what do we see once again? Bath is a noun which is a thing wherein we take a wash. Bathe is the act of washing. Fine? Okay. Farther is a distance and it is a measurable distance. So farther can be used in both adverb and adjective. Farther shows a physical distance, a distance of something from where we are standing. Further is adding more, giving more information, or giving or saying something extra. So in these 4 words or 2 homophones, we can say that they are used in a particular manner. Okay. Now let me go in Bengali once. একটু বাংলায় বলে দিই। বাথ মানে হলো বাথটাবকে, সোজা করে বলে দিচ্ছি, বাথটাবকে বোঝায়, যেখানে আমরা জল ভরে বসে স্নান করি। ওকে, তাহলে বাথটাবটা হলো বাথ, তো সেটা নাউন হলো। বেদ মানে স্নান করার কাজ, এটা কাজ করা বোঝায়। সো অ্যাক্ট অফ ওয়াশিং, তাহলে সেখানে আমরা বেদ ইউজ করি। ঠিক আছে, বাথ আর বেদ উচ্চারণটা কিন্তু আলাদা, একটাতে ই নেই আরেকটাতে ই আছে। ফার্দার, ফার্দার মানে কতটা দূর সেটা বোঝাচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ, একটা জিনিস এখান থেকে এতটা দূর, একটা জায়গা এখান থেকে এতটা দূর, সেই দূরটা বোঝাচ্ছে, দ্যাট ইজ ফার্দার। ফার্দার মানে আরও কিছু, আরও কিছু বলা হচ্ছে, আরও কিছু জানানো হচ্ছে, আরও কোনো খবর দেয়া হচ্ছে, এগুলো হলো ফার্দার। দ্য ফার্দার আর ফার্দার আমরা এখানে 4টে দেখলাম, বাথ আর বেদ, ফার্দার অ্যান্ড ফার্দার। ঠিক আছে, তাহলে আজকে এখানেই থাক, পরে আবার আমরা আরও কিছু ভোকাবুলারি দেখব।